Today I'm excited to partner with Stylark to sew and share their bob pants pattern. I've sewn my version of this pattern today in a heavyweight linen by Loom Decor. This pattern is beginner friendly and comes together quickly. I hope you sew along with me, so grab that pattern, mark your notches, and let's get started. The first thing that I want to do is finish the edges for the outer seam and the inseam. I'm going to use my serger to serge these raw edges from top to bottom for that outseam and the inseam. I'm going to do this for both of my front pieces and both of my back pieces. I also want to finish the outer rounded edges and the straight edges for both of my pockets for both pocket sets. I've transferred the pocket notches from my pattern piece to my fabric using pins. Now I'm going to take one of my pocket pieces and place it right sides together with my front piece, aligning the notches and pin in place. Do this to attach both pockets to both front pieces. And then attach your remaining pocket set to your back pieces in the same way, placing the pockets on the back pieces right sides together and pinning in place according to the notches. Now we can take all of these pockets to the sewing machine and sew them with a 1/4 inch seam allowance from top to bottom. Once all of the pockets are attached, we can understitch the pockets. Open out that pocket over its seam allowance. Then we're going to take it back to the sewing machine and sew the pocket to its seam allowance with about 1/8 of an inch seam allowance from top to bottom. Do this for all 4 pockets. Now place one of your front pieces on top of your back piece, right sides together. Pin your seam from the top to the pocket, all around the pockets, and then down to the bottom of the hem. Now we're going to sew from the top of the pant with a 3/8 inch seam allowance, sewing from the top to the pocket, 3/8 of an inch beyond that top pocket, and then pivoting your fabric so you can stitch all around the pocket with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. And once again, sew 3/8 of an inch beyond that pocket, pivoting that stitching again to sew to the bottom of the pant. Do this for both sets of front and back pieces. Now that the outer seams and pockets are finished, we can pin together the inseams. Match them up and pin in place from top to bottom. Do this for both sets of inseams. Take it to your sewing machine and sew with a 3/8 inch seam allowance from top to bottom. Turn one of your front and back sets right side out. Place it inside of your other set that's wrong side out. Align your crotch seam and pin in place. Sew this crotch seam with a 3/8 inch seam allowance and then finish your seams. I've gone ahead and taken my waistband piece to my ironing board and pressed it in half, wrong sides together all the way across. Now I'm going to open up that crease and match the short edges right sides together and pin in place. Sew this short seam with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. Press that seam open and then fold your waistband once again wrong sides together. Now we're ready to attach the waistband to the top of the pant. Match the seam of your waistband with your center back seam, and with raw edges together, pin in place. Continue pinning all around the waistband. Now that our waistband is pinned all the way around, we're going to sew it to the top of the pant. Sew all the way around with a 3/8 inch seam allowance, and when you're back where you started, leave a gap of about 2 inches so we can insert our elastic. Cut a piece of 1.5 inch wide elastic to the length for your size as listed in the pattern instructions. I'm going to attach a safety pin to one end and draw it through my casing in the opening that I left in my stitches. Once you have your elastic come out the other side, you can secure the ends of the elastic together so that you can try on your pants and adjust the length of your elastic if necessary. Once you're happy with the fit of the elastic, take it to your sewing machine and zigzag back and forth to secure. Then you can pull that elastic into your casing and then sew your casing opening shut following your original stitching line. And then finish that seam. If you prefer, you can leave your waistband like this, but one option is to top stitch at 2 equal intervals all around the waistband. This creates a nice look, and it also keeps your elastic from twisting around on the inside as you wear it. I'm going to top stitch the waistband all the way around 1/2 inch below the upper fold, and then I'm going to top stitch all the way around once more, 1 inch away from the upper fold. I'm going to be pulling the elastic from both ends as I sew so that it's nice and flat, and I'm just going to be using a regular straight stitch. For the bottom hem of the pants, I've gone ahead and finished the raw edges all the way around. The hem allowance for these pants is 1 inch. So I folded that hem allowance to the wrong side of the garment and pressed all the way around by 1 inch. Do this for both legs and then take it back to your sewing machine and sew close to those serging stitches all the way around. Give everything a nice final press and you're all done with your pants. Thank you for watching this sew along. Make sure you check out my other videos for more great sewing inspiration, and I'll see you in the next video.